okay? And the party's gotta end, okay? I'm tired of people trying to take my kids' education away. I'm tired of people trying to take a pension that I've earned away. It's not going to be given to me. I earned that.
A diverse group of over 20,000 protesters converged on Lower Manhattan Thursday, May 12th, to voice their concerns over Mayor Bloomberg's planned budget cuts. The groups were dispersed throughout Lower Manhattan. We talked to protesters at the education rally point in the shadow of City Hall.
I'm here as a teacher in a public school in New York City because the mayor wants to cut teachers, cut money for education, public schools, cut child care. At the same time, he's not asking any kind of sacrifice at all from Wall Street, from the people that got us into trouble. And I'm here because this is happening nationally. That nationally, the people that put our economy in trouble were on Wall Street. They were the people that were stealing, were doing underhanded things with the finances. And yet the sacrifices are being asked from the average everyday people, from education. It's not fair, but it's also not wise. You can't build a country where you're not educating the children properly. That's not going to turn out very well at all. So it's not only unfair, but it's not a wise decision on Mayor Bloomberg's part.
What sacrifice?
Enough is enough.
What sacrifice has there been by anybody but the students?
And we have to make sure that what we start here today does not stop. And you all have to make this commitment. We cannot stop fighting for our children, fighting for our communities.
I'm Arthur Goldstein. I'm the chapter chairperson from Francis Lewis High School. We are the most overcrowded high school in New York City. We have a building designed for 2,100 kids. We have 4,200 kids in it. If Mayor Bloomberg cuts 8% of working teachers, we're going to be even more overcrowded. I teach in a trailer. I've been in a trailer for 8 years. In our school, they have divided classrooms in half. They just put a divider in the middle of the classroom, and a classroom designed for 34 suddenly is designed for 68. I've taught in these classrooms, paper-thin walls. You can hear every sound on the other side of the wall. It's unconscionable that Mayor Bloomberg treats the best neighborhood schools in New York City like this. It's unconscionable that Mayor Bloomberg treats any school like this. And it's unconscionable that while we're overcrowded, while we have kids sitting on windowsills, that Mayor Bloomberg would contemplate giving $60 million to Jeffrey Canada for a charter school, while public schools, while he treats us like something he wiped off the bottom of his shoe. It's disgusting. I don't know how this man sleeps at night.
We're down here on Wall Street where protesters are asking Mayor Bloomberg to call for actual shared sacrifice and start taxing the rich.
But we need to try to keep these people well-marshaled. Going down. Yeah, I know.
At a bottleneck, a number of the protesters went off of the planned route and made a stand. Police pushed back the crowds, and the protesters counted.
Show me what democracy! This is what democracy looks like! Show me what democracy looks like! Make sure you got a place to escape! This is what democracy looks like! Smosh pit ever, bitches!
Several of the protesters were injured. This woman claimed to be hit by one of the officers.
Let's get his badge number. Let's go get his badge number.
His badge number is 4200. And he's the one that hit. This is what democracy looks like. You can't hit us. The police pushed me down. He pushed me to the floor. And his friend had to stop him. Police brutality's got to go. 4-2-0-0.
Police brutality's got to go. Hey, hey. Ho, ho. Police brutality's got to go.
protesters from the different rally points marched towards Battery Park. Along the way, they made their voices heard on Wall Street.
Let me interview you. Didn't you have a fine teacher who made you into all you can be?
Of course.
Of course.
Lots of them. I was lucky.
There's no cameraman, no policeman, no bankers, no nothing. This country is made on teachers. I'm here to fight for teachers and for children, to save our jobs and make sure our class sizes are reasonable so we're able to do our jobs effectively for the children of New York. That means larger class sizes, less resources, less services for the kids, less extracurricular activities, and with all of that, it would affect the teachers, the students, the class sizes, everything.
And Mayor Bloomberg said he needs to fire these thousands of teachers because people need to share sacrifice. Do you think he's asking everyone to sacrifice?
Well, if there's a $3.1 billion surplus, why do we have to sacrifice? We can't balance the budget on the backs of our children. I have a grandson and I don't want that for him.
Camino a Nueva York, make the road New York.